introduction is just the name, the title. So this is how Brian will be introduced. Brian Woolf. I keep a second set of books. A second set of books. Brian Woolf.
Most people, when they hear of an accountant with a second set of books, thinks there's something shady about him. Tonight, you can make that decision yourselves. Madam Toastmaster and friends, what I wish to talk about tonight is something that starts 50 years ago. In 1964, University of New Zealand, I was there, fresh-faced, 21, immersed in my master's degree for accounting. One course had me completely obsessed. I was mesmerized by a medieval monk. His book, his thoughts, his influence. His name, Pacioli. This 15th century Italian taught the world how to balance our books and build balance sheets. For Pacioli was the father of accounting. He was also my great hero. He inspired me. Who ever said that old accountants can't be interesting? And guess what my graduation dream was? Yes, it was to take all of his knowledge and for the rest of my life use it and make lots and lots of money. Frankly, I did. Mostly for other people. There's a profound expression from Zen, and that is when the pupil is ready, the teacher appears. And I'd like to take you back just a few years, back to me 3 or 4 years ago. I've got it all, materially, but something's not right. I'm not happy, I'm missing things. I'm basically running on empty. And then, on Wednesday morning, December the 17th, 2008, a monk visited me in my home. It was Pacioli. I promise you it was Pacioli. In a dream. Now I can't recall exactly what he said, but his message was, balance your life. Build a priceless balance sheet. What is a priceless balance sheet? I've spent my whole life being driven by his price-driven balance sheets, and now he's telling me to also build a priceless balance sheet, a balance sheet that captures everything that does not carry a price tag. He's telling me to have a separate set of books. But I have to tell you, that dream was so real to me, I took it seriously. And that day, I began my journey in finding what's priceless. And I found it. It's everything that we take for granted. Walking into our kitchen to greet my wife, my beautiful wife, Marie, of 35 years, I realized she has done absolutely everything for me in life. From my early morning coffee to turning our bed down at night. And my my numbed, numbers-trained brain finally got it. I had been taking her for granted, and I quickly changed. Friends, how can you put a price on those you love? I can't. They're priceless. Marie was the first entry into my new balance sheet. Even our evening walks seemed different. How? Imagine this. Imagine that next Monday will be the last day for 1,000 years that we'll see stars. I'll bet you on Sunday night we'll all be out gazing and wondering about these things that we take for granted. Can you put a price on these tiny twinkles that are question marks? Really dots in the dark? I can't. They're priceless. Now, Pacioli taught me something else. It's not just what's out there that's priceless. It's also what's in here. It's this amazing little body that we have that is so miraculous. Think of what we were all given at birth, free. Our mind, our memory, our mobility, our senses, all free, all priceless, and all ours, and all taken for granted. Friends, my journey has given that balance to me that I sought. Yes, my monetary balance sheet is still important to me, but not as much as it used to be. For my priceless balance sheet has taught me to see the riches that lie in what is free. So if you ever find yourself running on empty, take it from an old accountant. Keep a separate set of books.
Another exhilarating speech. Thank you, Brian. I hope everyone is taking the time to write their notes, not only for Brian, but for our previous two speakers. The little notes in front of you, our little tear-off slips, is an opportunity for you to give some feedback to Jocelyn and Yogita. Mr. Timer, could you give us the timing report of our speakers, please?
On Sharon's table topics speeches,